All right, so good morning, everybody. Just wanted to talk about a few things real quick that was on my mind when I woke up. As you can clearly see, this was a very lengthy conversation on ChatGPT that I had about my political views and what I feel, and what I think about pretty much on a daily basis. So as you can see here, I'm clearly talking about Trump and how things have been obviously radicalized and insane over the last basically 10, 11 years in politics since he came into position as president. But like, I want you guys to focus on like what I talk about and what my views on it are. And you'll clearly see throughout the clip that I don't talk about one side or the other, like, oh, I agree or disagree. I don't do that. I consider myself more independent now than I've ever been in my entire life. And I feel like that's given me so much freedom to just look at the issues and go, what's the right way and what isn't working, what is working. It's not about supporting one person. I don't follow that method anymore. I used to, and you'll clearly see throughout the clip where I talk about where I used to only watch MSNBC and I thought Fox was the devil and I thought Fox was evil and, all this other shit, right? And it makes me realize like, oh, none of that matters. Like none of that actually matters right now, because at the moment, what's really going on is what's in front of us, right? And I feel like if we can have these conversations, mature conversations about what we view life through our own lens and be respectful, I think it goes a long way. And I talk about that during this whole clip, as you guys watch. Like, what are your values? What do you actually value as a person, as an American? Like, what do you value? What do you see your issues as most to least important, And I feel like some people don't want to have that conversation because they might be afraid, they might be like sure of themselves, like, oh, I don't know, maybe I cannot say that, or maybe I can say that, or maybe they feel like, oh, well, if I have this view or if I have this opinion, then they're going to attack me. And it's like, but like, it shouldn't be like that, And as you can clearly see here, like the listing that I have here, like the 5 listings or whatever I have, like you can clearly see each point that's made is through my lens of thinking, right? It doesn't mean that my way is the right way, but it doesn't mean that my way is wrong either. And the same to anybody out there who watches this. We all have different views, and we're allowed to disagree. We're allowed to debate. We're allowed to have a conversation, Conversation invites what? Participation, and participation invites agreement at some point, right? Hopefully, But like, I just wanted to take the time out to really explain and have people understand where I stand on issues and also where I stand on certain things. And as you can clearly see here in this last bit, that my political statement, you could read it for yourself. You can pause the video, you can read it, you can go back, read through it, educate yourself, Maybe you might have a different viewpoint than me, and that's okay. I welcome that. I welcome conversation. I welcome a different opinion. Maybe you look at certain issues and go, no, I can't go that way. I don't, no. Or you can look at how I see things and go, you know what, that's a good idea, But like, I think pragmatic independence perfectly suits my way of thinking, where I'm like, you know what, I don't have to be left or right. I could just be, what are the facts and what works? And that's why independent media is so good. Like, there's an app called Ground News. I get updates every single day about it. Every hour, there's something going on, I'm going to plug these guys in. They're not sponsoring me, but, they should. No, but it's a great app. And if you're tired of watching Fox or MSNBC or whatever you guys watch out there, follow that app. It's really good.